a good day. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. It's a real good day. Things finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Woo! It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up! Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed, got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Everything will be okay. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah! Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. It's a real good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Woo! It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up! Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed, got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Everything will be okay. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way.
What is home affordability and NFTs coming to real estate? 2 topics. There's 2 of us. I'm Mike. That's Shana. She's a luxury real estate broker. She knows what she's doing. And occasionally, I have some ideas. But they're not always right. So
the other way around.
Let's see what we can do here, ladies and gentlemen, to start your day off correctly.
Yes. All right. It is Tuesday, and we're going to get started right now.
And just super quick reminder is tomorrow is Wednesday.
Oh, yes. So before we get started, this is a reminder that we have an in-person agent meeting tomorrow here at our home office in Frisco. We're going to start at 10 a.m. sharp, so get here early, get set up, have your computers all ready to go, charged, you be charged, and we're going to have a great meeting. Agent-led in-person meeting.
Is there a topic for it?
Yeah, we're going to talk about buyers. All the things that are going on in buyer world. It's challenging. It's hard. It's overwhelming. And we're going to all come together and work through it.
Now it's time for the bell.
Now it's time.
What is home affordability? And because everyone's talking about this right now, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's affordable housing? What's the number? What's going on? Is there a certain threshold?
Well, they're saying it's not affordable.
Right. So the answer that we have to kind of discuss here, because you hear this all the time from your clients.
But people are still moving, so it's affordable.
They
for
are.
some.
So that's what we have to talk about, right?
Yeah.
With this, the agents, you're consistently talking with your buyers or your sellers, and they have questions about a lot of different things. Like, can we do this and what's going on?
Yep.
So that's what we're going to kind of break down now for us.
Break it down.
So is it affordable? I have a graph that's going to show us right now, so you can take a look. And the big thing is it is the state of Texas. So where we're going to look is the difference between the home prices, right? And we're going to look at the 2 lines, the red line and the blue line.
Okay.
Texas is the red line, and the whole U.S. as a whole is the blue line. And this is how home prices have went up. And what you're going to see is that if you look at when the recession, when the issue happened, right? Like right where that line is, what is the difference between, the space between the average home and the U.S. home in Texas? Then you're going to look at that same line, those same 2 lines right now. What you're going to see is there's the same gap between them. So it means that Texas is still more affordable than the rest of the country. So it's all relative, right?
Yeah.
If like the whole world is this way and you are this way, right? It's like there's so many different examples, but it is what it is.
And
it's very affordable here,
right? It's just how things progress.
It's extremely affordable
where we live,
here.
And you can look back from. I mean, where did it start? 01? I mean, there was that huge jump, and we stayed very steady. But that was a different, weird. That was more of a banking caused issue, I would say, and everything else has been supply and demand.
The only thing you're seeing the difference between, even if you go back to 01, there's still a gap between the 2 numbers.
Right.
And the gap between it is pretty much the exact same as it is now, just a little bit smaller possibly, right? Just a little bit smaller. The only thing that diverged is, and where we were spared, is if you look what happened and all the way through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, those years, the rest of the country got way out of whack.
And had a huge crash.
And then had a huge crash all the way back. And Texas just continued to move ahead at, kind of this like consistent level. A lot of the reason is because we didn't have cash outs or home equity loans here. And we didn't follow that national trend as closely. And we also have a low cost building base that, comes from south of the border. And because of that, it stayed consistent.
And those factors don't change.
They have not changed.
But
So Texas is still extremely affordable compared to other places.
Yeah.
We can't we can't like figure out what's going on across the whole world, and we can't control that. You can just look locally to see what's going on, and homes are still really good prices here compared to anywhere else. If you look at where people would compete to move,
So that means
no, they're going to go
other
up.
places are also increasing.
Other places are going up more. So that's the issue. Is as you look going forward, where's it going to be cheaper to build a home? Okay, so if there's demand and people want more of them, where's it going to be cheaper to build? Okay, is it going to be cheaper to build in Texas, or is it going to be cheaper to build somewhere else? And as you start looking at the best places to live and all those things, you have to also consider how much it costs to live there.
Right.
And we're consistently on one of those lists for the top places to live, and we have affordable ways to build homes.
Yes.
And it's not always the case everywhere else.
And there's still outskirts of land that are being developed that are relatively close to all the amenities of a bigger city, right?
So then the second question that people are asking with affordability, okay, is it so what we just covered, is it relatively affordable in proportion to where it is other places? And the answer is yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we're still relatively affordable when you compare other items.
That's
other
why
places.
people are leaving certain areas and coming here. That's why we have such a supply issue, right? Because
Yeah.
there's a demand for everything that we offer here in Texas.
And then the second question is, how much are people making, and can they afford to live in the house that is available for sale right here, right? So the fundamental question is like, should everybody be able to live in San Francisco? Like, they have really nice weather there, right? Like, California has beautiful weather. Does everybody get to live on the beach in the United States? The answer is no. Okay? So some people live on the beach. Some people are like, I have a 2-minute walk to the beach. Some people are like, I have a 2-minute car ride to the beach. Some people have a 2-hour plane ride. Some people, you're not going to the beach. Okay?
What is a beach?
Yeah. So at the end of the day, right, it's what you're probably going to have to do is get comfortable driving, right? And the same reason, if you look back historically, nothing has changed.
No.
All the fundamentals are the same. And if Dallas is the epicenter of our local market, then Highland Park is expensive because it's close to Dallas.
Yeah.
And there's things you can do there, right? And then there's a loop. And then once you go outside the loop, it's like, oh, I don't want to go outside that loop. And then all of a sudden it's like, I don't want to go outside that loop because there's is it 280? What's the inner loop? Is it 288 or close to Dallas?
Like 635?
No, the even closer loop.
I don't know.
No? Okay. There's a couple loops around Dallas that people don't want to go around outside the loop.
Maybe somebody else knows.
Okay. So anyways, you're going to have to just get comfortable driving. Sherman, Denison, Oklahoma, those are places that you're going to have to...
everybody wants to live in the most popular place, right? But I think it boils down to, personally, that I think people have kind of grown into this keeping up with the Joneses and wanting to live where the most popular place is. And they're going outside of their means. But, my parents lived within their means. Your parents lived within their means. And there was also a place that you would dream about living in, right? But you can only live where you can afford. So affordability is, where can you afford to live, right? I don't know. It's kind of simple. It's how it's always been.
Yep. Same thing. Plano was one of those places before, and then Frisco became one, and then Prosper became another, and now Salina and Princeton.
It hasn't always been Frisco.
Just have to keep driving.
But it's grown, and, there's schools and different factors. But, if it's not within your means, then you either have to find another job, do something different, or, live somewhere else.
Kind of simple.
Kind of simple.
Is it affordable? Yes.
But relative to the whole country, yes, we are still very affordable. You can talk to anybody who has, migrated to Texas, and they'll tell you, yeah, it's very affordable. Gas right now prices are, pushing $4 a gallon here, which is outrageous. They're $6-7 elsewhere. I saw that on the news this morning. I mean, that's nuts.
All right. And then one other item is, how are wages increasing and how are home prices increasing? Okay. So if your wages are currently going up by 9% a year. Home prices typically go up with inflation or inflation plus a little bit. And so now they're currently going up by a little bit more than inflation. And so what we have is real wages going up approximately 9% for the year is the estimate. So wages up 9%, and housing also up 9%. So if that's the case, you now have more money proportionately to pay for other things, because your debt to income ratio for your housing is supposed to be within the front end ratio and the back end ratio. So the front is supposed to be up to like 39 and then 48 for the back end. So you have more money, and actually the house is taking up a smaller percentage of your total income if they both go up at the same rate.
Right.
If housing prices go up more than real income, then you have to watch it only if they go up by more than twice the amount, twice the appreciation rate for the one, so that it comes to like halve the other number. So housing is proportionately for your income even more affordable now, which is a crazy statement.
It is crazy.
It's all how you look at it.
It is.
But yes, in real dollars, it's more expensive. But proportionately,
and we've seen it go so fast. Where in Texas, we haven't seen such a huge increase. It's been pretty steady, historically. And now we've seen a crazy thing that hasn't happened here before. So I do think there's a little bit of a panic that is involved. Like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Are we in a bubble? You hear that a lot too, but no, I don't think so.
And I also kind of think we're a little more safe here because of our ethnic diversity in certain areas. And what we have there is a lot of cautious people who are reserved and who don't overextend. And what that does is allows you to not have a great reset and have a crisis. If people have good equity positions, they're not going to sell for like rock bottom prices, or they're not going to be foreclosed upon,
right?
Because they have good equity positions, and we can weather the storm better because of the equity here, and specifically different ethnic makeups often save more. And so
Agreed.
I think we're going to be, I don't know, I just don't see problems at all. I really don't.
Okay, well, we'll see. Time shall tell.
We'll go to That's a Wrap. We talked about. Well, that's a wrap. It was kind of nerdy. It was kind of nerdy, but we hear these questions all the time. And it relates to buyers and sellers.
Just be careful what you're saying. Like, it's not affordable here, right? I mean, you have to know on the big scale of what you're talking about.
And that's why so many people keep coming here.
Yeah.
Is because it is still very affordable compared to other places. And you have to look at what the comparison is. Is a person going to be instead moving to Austin?
Right.
Right? Like, that's crazy
Good
there
luck with
now.
that. And driving there. Stacy also said it's different for all families and their long-term goals. That's true. What is your long-term goal? Right? So.
Thanks for joining us. We will see you guys tomorrow.
Tomorrow in person. Can't wait.
Ready, Shana?
That it?
Some type of graph. Yeah, let me see if I can do that for you.
And put it on the back of the screen and be like,
got it. Thank you. Something happened in there.
It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up. Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah. I know this'll be the